Oh, what are we doing now? Well, hear that train a-comin', it's coming real fast. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, for I'm stuck in fucking prison. You know, and my American friends would be sitting there going, because all the locals are going, yee-hee! What boys are here?
Let me add, I've been to several pubs where Colin played in Scotland, all the way from my leg to all over the place, and I go in. Yeah, he's a great country and western singer. He's also good at washing windows, I understand.
I told him about that.
You had told him that?
I told him that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I got to tell you one story. This is true. I used to clean windows, and then I used to have, we used to have a little trio together. And my accordion player, he cleaned windows, but he also cleaned chimney pots, you know, chimneys. I wasn't going to go up on any roofs and clean chimneys, but I'd go out and help him. And it'd be quite funny because we'd go to a row of houses, and then we'd go in and we'd tape up all the fireplaces with a sheet and tape to stop all the soot coming into the house, like, you know. We arrived at this house and we got it all taped up, and we only go do one. And there was some kiddies playing in the house next door's garden, about 6 or 8 of these kids. So we got it all taped up, and Ragnar went up on the roof and I said, okay, throw the ball down, like a ball with a big hairy thing on it, cleans it. And I can hear this thing coming down. I couldn't see any soot. What's going on here? This chimney must be clean. So I went back and I said, Ragnar, you're going to throw that ball down? He says, it's down. I said, it didn't come down here. Oh dear. So he come down, got down the ladder, we hopped over the fence, and these kids didn't even say boo to us, and we looked in the room next door. Everything was covered.
Oh, no.
We had gone down the wrong one. So we went and got the Hoovers, and we were walking through and into the house. The kids never stopped to ask us, what are you doing? And then we went to another house to clean, and the lady said, well, she rang Ragnar and said, the house is open, just go in, and they'd cover it. Although we wouldn't make a mess, you know, except that we wouldn't really make a mess in the place because we covered everything up. But when we got in there, everything was covered. There was like, you walked in, there's a big room, there was a bed here, and it kind of looked a bit lumpy, but we didn't take any notice of it. But it was covered in sheets and newspapers, the whole thing from head to toe with newspapers. Then all the settee and the chairs and table, all covered with sheets. So we cleaned all the chimneys and got it all hoovered up, and we sat down on the bed to relax, and all of a sudden the bed set up. She didn't tell us her husband was in the bed. Oh, we just about died. Like that. That's as true as I sit here. Well, I met a Highland Redneck about a year ago today. He lives in the north of Scotland in a place called Crichton Bay. Well, I tell he was a redneck by his southern drawl. 'Cause when I knocked on the castle wall, he said, come on in, y'all. Well, he's born and raised in Scotland, just north of Aberdeen. I sold cars in the Heather Cup, more dogs than you've ever seen. And if you go to see me, say, yo, welcome here. Then you pop you the top of a long neck bud, why's a beer? Why did you put that in? It took me weeks to learn to get that bit into the song, like long neck bud, why's a beer? Work this one out. McEwen's would have been easier. He likes old movies, Southern Comfort, and Walking Tall. Sings along with Alabama, does a two-step in the Great Hall. Now he drives an old Chevy pickup, which he never cleans. Wears denim shirts and cowboy boots and old faded jeans. Well, he's born and raised in Scotland, just north of Aberdeen. I sold cars in the Heather, got more dogs than you ever seen. And if you go to see me, say, yo, welcome here. Then you pop you the top of a long neck bud, why's there beer? Hee-hee! Now his ancestors fought at Stirling, some died at Culloden too. They stood with the king of Flodden, some died at Waterloo. They fought in other great battles, but he's not the kind to brag. But I flies a big old Confederate flag. They're born and raised in Scotland, just north of Aberdeen. Heights old dark with heather, got more dogs than you've ever seen. And if you go to see me, say, you're welcome here. Then you pump you the top along that Budweiser beer. I've never been out to Scotland, he doesn't like to roam. He likes to go fishing, staying pretty close to home. Although he owns a castle, he lives in a house outside. And even though it's made of stone, it's still a double wide. It's born and raised in Scotland, just north of Aberdeen. Heights old cars and the heather, got more dogs than you've ever seen. And if you go to see me, say, you're welcome here.